Alright, let me begin. Welcome everyone, say hello to Monarch Eris. Can I see how my character looks? Okay, very quick, Annette. I think I hovered over you. There you are. Black and blonde. History nerd, there you are. Welcome on in. Let's do the introduction for Monarch Eris now. We got Monarch Eris, a gambler and earnest. Initially, we'll be going for a trade ambition. Should that trade ambition fail, we'll go for a farming ambition. We are always going to try and pass the most risky chance option available, so the slimmest odds of success. And we're going to push on no matter what and not back out of any plot lines or storylines. Finally, as a CEO, we've got to provide for our shareholders. We are pro-authority, pro-patrician, and pro-profits. So we like to make money. But there we are, everyone. Welcome on in. We got two aside. It's going to be good. Let's get in and have a look at the state of the nation. As you can see here, taking back control. Rough. One greedy bastard? Maybe. But yeah, as you can see here, treasury is heavy. Pretty good. Pats are flying high on everything but military. Chiefs and barons have very good trade. Everything else is kind of healthy, like the chiefs farming could do with a bit of a pick-me-up. But outside of that, the nation's okay, really. Alright, let's see the nobles list. Joining us at the start of the game, we got Baron History Nerd and Baron Annette. Welcome on in to both of our barons. With our chiefs, we've got Chief Whopper and Chief Weldress III. Welcome on in to our two chiefs. And finally, the patricians, we got Lord Patrician Gibbo II and Lord Patrician Mutated Zombie Bush II. Welcome on in, everyone. We're going to start, as always, with the path to victory. We're going to tie ourselves down with our trade ambition. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I'm gonna be the architect of a new golden age, Spy Master. A lofty goal indeed. I'd suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Alright, taking back control. What's this? Your Majesty! Monarch II was the patrician's dancing little puppet. You don't plan on following their footsteps, do you? I'd rather not drown in milk. You don't have to, not if you follow my advice. Oh, Marshal. The patricians own the roads, they own the bridges, they're charging my soldiers to march. They have too much power, we need to take back what's ours. What's yours? You know? we're not going to change the law. I quite like either or will do for me. I'm going to open this up and see the new faces. New one, welcome on in. Welcome to the Chiefs. What happened last reign? We had the Monopoly ending with the patricians. And so the last monarch died as a spokesperson for a cereal company. And now we've got to buy back all of our land. Money, money, money. Okay, everyone sees the money. Oh, hello, Sirius. Everyone say hello to Sirius in chat. Well, this is a most generous offer, and I do need a new gold-plated bath. How could we say no? Okay, the kingdom's public lands are sold back to the crown, and the patricians party in their villas. Perhaps they don't yet realise they've given up their grip on your throne. There goes the treasury indeed. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from Monarch II, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get it over with. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright, I reckon I would rather the patricians smooth things over with a bribe. This way, everyone gets a dip on that 1,000 gold I just spent. Only fair? Yeah, it's just good business, everyone. Hey, new one. Chill, chill. We like to roleplay and have a chill time here. So I know you're getting into the spirit of things, getting into character. But try and keep things, you know, laid back. No need to antagonize other people. Yeah, no worries. I like to underlie things like that as an how it comes up. I understand where you're coming from, but we want to have a more chill environment here. So it's all good. You're all good. Just dial it back. Just a notch. Didn't really earn shit earlier. Did they not? I think you still got some cash, right? Keen to keep their new monarch on the throne, the patricians distribute bribes. Sorry, gifts to the chiefs and barons. They didn't get shit. Okay, 750 just disappeared. Meanwhile, the coronation itself is a rather quiet affair. Whopper, yeah, Whopper's been here since the first thing. The first game. This is, what is this, the 13th game? And so Whopper, and there's a few others who have been here every game who have just saved up an astronomical amount of money. Who else is here? Advisor, sorry. Welcome on in. I think we're good. I think we're good there. Scheme time. We got Catcher of the Annette bloodline, charismatic marcher trapper, standing before a blazing hearth, roaring with arms outstretched. When are the barons of the march back down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Okay, how do you make queen catcher a thing, barons? A. Doppelganger, B. Modernization, or C. Propaganda. With Doppelganger, you're going to try and find a body double to replace me with. With Modernization, it's all about taking over the army and assuming control of all the military. And with Propaganda, you're going to hang up a bunch of posters and make me look like an idiot. What's it going to be? There's only History Nerd and a net. C, 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 C. The barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. First, the common folk must be afraid. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. It's currently at 5, so you need to drop that by 1 point. Vic of the Weldris clan, powerful political mastermind, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, screaming like a fallen god. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter Monarch Eris. How do we make that happen? Alright, chiefs. How are you going to get Vic on the throne? Is it A. Subterfuge, B. Ragnarok, or C. Hornblower? With Subterfuge, you're going to try and replace my inner council with chiefs. With Ragnarok, you're going to cut a deal with the giants to bring about the end of the world. And with Hornblower, you're going to find a horn and blow it. It's a very nice horn, a magic horn. Let's see, there's 4 of you. Advisor, you've yet to vote. Oh, no, there we go. Coin toss. Fate will decide between Subterfuge and Ragnarok. One very subtle, the other not so subtle. It's Ragnarok. Here we go. The chiefs plan to make an alliance with the ice giants to take over the kingdom. First, they must not be weak, or the giants won't take their proposal seriously. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise their military to 5 or more in 4 seasons. It's currently at 6. Pretty good. Finally, a second Eris. Eris of the mutated zombie bush family. Well-known Navy Admiral. Squirrels will well use quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. How very cunning of us. Eris now sits on the throne and the patricians are in charge, but the other regions will already be scheming to depose them. Do we stay loyal to the new monarch or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? So patricians, A for loyalists, B for conspiracy, or C for corruption. We got a coin toss between loyalists and corruption. Are you going to stay loyal to me, or are you going to bribe your way into the palace? Loyalist, thank God. Thank you, Gibbo. That settles it then. Long live the monarch. May they bring peace and prosperity to our new kingdom. Replace an Eris with an Eris, yeah. But we can always change our minds. If Eris ever gets out of line, we can take up arms and get rid of them, the old-fashioned way. Even if it's a little costly. The patricians' goal is to aid the monarch by countering the other regions' schemes as much as they can. If defiance gets too high, they can still rise up in rebellion. Alright, help me demilitarize the chiefs somehow. What we got? Oh, we got the golden choice. There we go. The patrician's choice is here. Debt collection. Damn. Greetings, Your Majesty. I'm here on behalf of Salvant and Gaul to collect what we are owed. I didn't take out any loans, but your predecessor did, and the debt is passed down to you. You owe us a grand total of 3,750 gold. I can't pay. It doesn't pay to defy Salvant and Gaul, Your Majesty. will return to the Republic of Kurth and inform the Grand Pensionary that you're refusing to pay your debts. It's time to go to war over an old debt, yes. My liege, this is an outrage. I demand justice. Last week, Chief Advisor shook my hand as a supposed show of reconciliation and stole my family's lucky ring in the process. Agents Fujimaru, Nilawa, welcome on in. Gods be good. Nonsense. Rummage through your drawers and I'm sure you'll find a thing. Your Highness, a feud has stood between our families for centuries. Advisor's ancestor hexed my family with a curse of Morgana, turning every second daughter's hair bright blue. That's because his ancestor poisoned our well and killed half our household. Enough! I know Advisor stole my priceless ring. It brings a much great luck and bounty. My dear nephew is to wear it when he marries. Ugh. What do I think? What do I actually think about this? Well, we want to get involved because we're earnest, so we'll do one of those two. We're sending the Chancellor. Okay. Seems legit. Seems good. Nilawa thanks you profusely, but the chiefs are furious that the accusations are being taken seriously. You order the Chancellor to search Advisor's home for this special ring. Goodness me! I enjoy tales of such mysteries. I shall do my best. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs are their most famous warrior heroes. The patricians were champion gladiators from the arena, and barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Unfortunately, we can't recruit the northern warriors. There's been a major scandal. They got drunk and burnt down a church on the 9th. They won't come to the capital until this blows over. You'll need to pick somebody else. Yeah, you don't have to mention the veterans. It's very simple. Coastal gladiators. I will make the arrangements at once. The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested, the women underdressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up. Alright, first. Bootlicker? No. No. The Pats belong to me and I belong to them. It's quite simple. So, for our auction, let's have a look. Chiefs may want C, the fortress, to bolster their military. Anyone that wants to stand in the way of the chiefs may want D, the stadium, to bring it down. What was that? What was redeemed there? Oh, thank you for the lurk, Sirius. Have a good lurk. The barons will want B, the prison, to bring down stability. And anyone that wants to hurt my ambition, F, the Thieves Guild, is a possibility. Here's a list of everyone and all their money. We'll start the auction now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will get refunded. You got about 40 seconds before before the auction ends. Try not to miss out. There is a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Currently, what is it? B and D? Prison. Oh, B and F now. Prison and fortress are getting built. Go, go, go. 10 seconds. Go, 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 go. What do we got? Military up for the chief, stability down for the kingdom. Yikes. Alright, let's start with searching for the ring. Your Majesty, I found Baron Nilawa's ring, but the situation is delicate. Chief Advisor's cousin has it because Nilawa's nephew used it to propose to them. My guardian advisor doesn't understand true love. My dear Cornelius and I are meant to be together, feud or no. All we want is a quiet life, a little garden, flock of geese, 20 acres of land or so. No one knows about this romance yet, but tensions are high. Both regions are using the feud to fuel a full-on rivalry between barons and chiefs. Perhaps I'm soft-hearted, but I can't help feeling for this young couple. Is there a way we could resolve this peacefully? Yeah, what we can do, right? Forbid it. This is silly. Hell's bells, my liege, how could you do this? Ah, it's a shame, your majesty. Probably sensible, but I do feel sorry for the pair of them. As Hef storms out, you prepare your letters to their guardian and Baron Nilawa. They're both outraged at their wards, have been sneaking around behind their backs, and pack them off as far away as possible, one to learn diplomacy in Kerf, and the other to join Archduke Shome's court in the Isle of Saul. You hope the matter of romance is resolved. Pretty good, pretty good. Trade war. Your Majesty, the Republic of Kerf has levied extreme trade sanctions against us for our perceived crimes against them, notably your inability to repay your loan from the Salvadoran Bank. Eee. What can we do about it? That's for the Council to decide. Kerf must also be suffering from this. We can't afford to wait them out. Our people will soon run out of basic necessities. Well, we're not going to give in. We can get them from... I don't like Ashmead. Hold up. You know what? I'm stubborn, but I like money. I'm going to pay you to go to war. Okay, I'm going to pay you money, golden choice on D, to utilise our navy. Golden choice on D, everyone. I'm an idiot. What? No. We are all very smart. Very good. Alright. What could go wrong? I don't know. I'm going to do a final countdown in chat. There's what? 2 of you left to vote? 3, 2, 1 and we'll be moving on. Golden choice is going. Boom, boom. Oh, you did fund instead of vote. Okay, I got you. The Navy starts patrolling the Ghost Sea, intercepting Kurth vessels and taking plunder wherever they can find it. Of course, Kurth is quick to respond in kind. The trade war heats up, flaring into open battles on the high seas. Hey, Morgrim, welcome on in. We're going to war against Kurth because I didn't pay my debts. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Oh, 7 watch streak. Yeah. Thank you, Sirius. We prefer women, apparently. We've rolled a 2. 1, 2, 3. There we go. But no worries, Sirius. You made it to 7 streams. Good job. Alright, clearly I've arrived from a trade trip only to find out I'm a loyalist by default and we're going to war. Maybe this is why I got my tail home. Pretty much. What is the Monarch's personality? Oh yes, let me, because some of you weren't here at the beginning. Let's just open it up. You can see. We got Gambler, we got Earnest, and we're pro-authority, pro-patrician, pro-profit. Although we haven't seen much profit yet. In fact, we've seen a lot of losses. It's pretty rough out here. Oh, hello, Morgrim. It's an easy enough decision. You're marrying to the patricians as we agreed before you took the throne, right? We are doing it good. We are doing good. So yeah, anyway, we got to look after our shareholders. So this is where we're at. Sound good? Then again, I think the Chiefs are a bit, yeah, they're a bit grumpy, so maybe not. Maybe not. But you know, I gotta look after the shareholders. We can tax the march. What my... Oh, okay, it's underneath the pat sign. An exotic plant. Alright, we'll start with the war on Kurth. That's important. Somebody tapped the sign? Yes, I brought it up. Did it not show up? Did I not bring it up? Did it not work? But yeah, everyone, here's the Monarch's personality. Who was it that tapped it? Advisor. Is this good? It worked? There we go. Okay, the sign is going to go back down now. This is it. Kurth against the kingdom. We've moved past trade war, now we're onto regular old people war, as if our profits hadn't suffered enough. I hope the council has a plan. They have cannons on their ships, you know. Ooh. I see a gamble. And I like a gamble. Golden choice on A for the gambler. Clearly I was on a ship that made a hasty return from Kurth trade deal. Yeah, that fell through. Sorry about that. Gamba, gamba, gamba. Gamba? Gotcha, gamba. Gotcha, gamba. Woot, woot. Cool. 6-2. I think that 6 is going to win either way. Final call for golden choice on A. 3, 2, 1, and we'll move on. we go. Jobs are good. You maximise your inferior navy by hitting Kerf right where it hurts, in the trade routes. Your tactics work. Kerf caught unawares, and once they realise their trade routes are in danger, a diplomat is hurriedly sent to parley. Your Majesty, the Republic is willing to forgive your past transgressions, but this war is not worth the blood that has been spilled. It worked? We could do this? We didn't need to have a massive armada? We offer a truce and a return to the status quo. What would I do? Do I push for more? I mean, I do like profits. Will I ask? I'll ask for monetary compensation, I think. You must be joking. We may be spent, but we still have spies. Our positions are roughly equal. We offer you a truce. No concessions, no negotiations. Oh, forever war? Forever war doesn't sound good. I'm not a warmonger. Yeah, no. Fine, I agree to your terms. Though the war was brief, it was by no means pleasant. Citizens of both sides are glad to see hostilities end and trade routes reopen, celebrating with jubilant street parties. There we go. We're back where we were before the war even began. Isn't that fantastic? Lady Patricia Morgrim, apparently the main character now, strides into the council chamber brandishing a clay pot from which grows a long leafy plant with floppy yellow flowers. Our expert farmers have discovered a new kind of plant, Your Serene Highness. I thought you might like to name this exciting new discovery. I'll pour it back from Danae. Oh, fuck, not good. Oh, okay, sorry, Barons. Salute to the Barons' scheme there. I didn't realise that had happened. I'm not botanist. Name it yourself, Morgrim. Alright, I shall name it Twist Vine. The stuff grows wonderfully fast. It tastes horrible, but the farm animals don't mind. I suggest we grow it in the coast as a livestock feed. Or perhaps it would make a nice addition to the palace decor. I don't think we'd ban it. I'd kind of like to leave it to the coast, but not that much. I'm not fully invested in this Twist Vine. Holy Christ, a nice even split. One of each faction on each option left. What's it going to be? Who's going to cast the deciding votes here? Oof. Neck and neck? 4-4. 3 people yet to vote. Who's going to break the tie? Because I don't really want to pick. We're going to do a final countdown in chat. 3, 2, and 1. We'll move on. Okay, cool. Nilawa voted. Seize the Twist Vine crop from the patricians and plant it in the palace. The patricians are happy about their Twist Vine being uprooted and put in the capital, but Lady Patrician Morgrim is grateful for the cash. Enjoy the cash money. Meanwhile, Twist Vine roots establish itself in your greenhouses, along your walls, and occasionally creeping into your windows. Hey, Chaotic, welcome on in. And it's Emo Gay King. Oh, is this an alt account? Or did you change your name? Chaotic Artists, welcome on in. There you go, you're in the Chiefs. Welcome aboard. Change my name. Okay, no problem. Let's see, what have we got? I've found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Okay, what do we want? Where's my sign? There it is. Gambler, Ernest, CEO. There's someone that makes money. Someone that makes money. Someone that makes money. That's pretty much all I have to say. And probably the patrician. I'll favour the patrician. A patrician that makes money. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see them. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Hild, firstborn daughter of the Northern Chaotic Artists clan. Apparently she can be a little shy with strangers, but I'm sure she's wonderful when she comes out of her shell. And despite her terror of social situations, she's utterly unafraid on the battlefield. People say she nurses a grudge though. She's alright. From the coast, hey, up, here we go. From the coast, we have Camilla, wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician mutated zombie Bush II's estate. I mean, just look at her, she's gorgeous, and apparently she's got a silver tongue too. She loves to go hunting, which isn't a common hobby among the patricians. She's said to be led by her passions, living in a moment with no thought for her reputation. I mean, she's neutral, but a patrician, so she's a notch above the chief's option, clearly, but nothing about big money. She's pretty neat, but, you know, okay. And finally, we're at the March's offering Evmi, Skynet, the prestigious Agents Fujimaru bloodline. Barons all seem a little scared of her, though. I can't work out why. Yeah, bold posting in chat. Go on, get it out the system. Hold up, where's the emote? There it is. Like most of the barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast safe from her crossbow. Also, she's notorious for using draconian measures to keep her peasants in line. They despise and fear her. Ooh. Now hold on. We do like authority, and we do like imposing ourselves on people. And everyone's a little bit scared of her. Maybe. I feel like that could be good. We could do with having the barons on side. What do you think? Of course. By picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Yeah, I mean, the Pats are nice, but their option wasn't she hunts and she chases her passions. This one terrorizes her frickin' peasants. I think I've got the one I like. It's going to be Evmi of the March. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. While the Monarch settles into their young reign, the general has risen in the march, the indomitable Baroness Catcher. Is it time? I'm eager to start my campaign. Not yet, General. We need the peasants to be truly living in fear of you for you to be their saviour. It won't be long now. The council will make sure the kingdom is drowning in chaos, and then we'll make our move. Listen, you missed it. You missed the boat. We had a war against Kurth. and the war's over. It finished too early. The Baron's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Yeah, you missed your shot on that. Iron choice. We like iron choice. We'll take that over Monarch's vote. Alright, we'll start with bad press and then work our way up. Your Highness, you must have seen this. Look at it. The poster for Cornelius and Hef, the latest play by a playwright, the leader of the Bright Stags, a popular Marcher theatre troupe. They've dramatised recent events in the march. This play is horribly disrespectful. They practically have me breathing fire and threatening to murder my nephew. And surely my liege isn't such a tyrant as the Bright Stags suggest. Ooh. Oh, I see a gamble. Oh no, I'm going to pay you all. Golden choice on D. I wouldn't even call it a war, just a brief international incident. A vote for D. Come on, I can do better than this. It's just good business. I'm going to outperform them. I know how to write a play. Honest, 20%? Pretty good. Alright, 6-3. 3 yet to vote. We'll do a final countdown. 3, 2, 1 and we'll move on. Golden choice on D. You settle in the palace and put quill to paper. How hard could writing a play be? Very hard, as it turns out. It takes weeks to get down a single page. Even that page just involves your main character sitting alone and wondering what to do next. You order a playwright to finish the script, but he ends up writing a blistering satire about the vanity in the marcher upper classes. At least it's eclipsed the story of Cornelius and Hef, though it might not have been a good thing. The peasants love it, the barons not so much. Ooh. Sorry guys. Sorry. Did my best. I hired someone else to do it, okay? You feel relaxed and full of energy as Lady Morgrim strolls into the council chambers. A stray tendril of twist-vine is curled around the arm of your chair. Wonderful day, isn't it, your August Majesty? Perhaps a little too wonderful. Yes, a few of the scholars have been researching the properties of twist-vine, and the scent of the flowers has a euphoric effect. Yeah, no, keep the all caps down history. And try not to tell other people what to vote for or what to do. It's all very free and easy. People are role-playing and stuff. We just need to relax. And the all caps can be very distracting to some people. Like, we get it, but remember you're sharing the space with other people. I understand that you're, like, what is it? In the mood for it. Doing a bit of roleplay. But, you know, things come, things go, and it's not the destination, it's the journey. Like, if you need to play to win sort of thing, this isn't the spot for it. But perhaps it's a good thing. If it makes everyone more cheerful, where's the harm? It's harmless. Keep it in the palace. Obviously, we're going to gamble. Vote B for Gamba. Big Gamba. Please fail? No. How could I fail? We are so good here. Success! Hey! The patricians are relieved that their precious twist vine has not lost its good reputation. When you settle into bed that night, leaves coil across your ceiling. We are so good. And history, please. Still, try to keep the all caps down. Your wedding to Evme is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Evme at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do, Archbishop. Then I'll pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Evme, only dances with obvious reluctance. By the time you find yourself alone with Evme, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Neither of us asked for this union, but I assure you it could blossom into something of mutual benefit. Agreed. Excellent. I hope this alliance proves most fruitful indeed. You head to your separate bedchambers. Perhaps you will draw closer in time, but for now your wife is happy to keep your arm's length. Alright. Far to the northwest, snows blanket the landscapes and wolves howl in the night. The chiefs plot to bring about the end of the world. Ragnarok. Praise Morgana! Initial talks with the ice giants are going so well they've gifted us a new patch of fertile land in the northern valleys. Gods are good. With luck this will be the foundation of an alliance strong enough to rock the world. Aye, the ice giants are a formidable ally. Tall as a building and limbs like tree trunks. Those southerners don't know how to fight them like we do. But first we must offer something the giants desire. A whole kingdom's worth of pillage? Just what I was thinking. If we fill the kingdom with bountiful goods and plunder, the giants won't be able to resist. For the next stage of the chief's scheme, they must raise the other region's trade to a combined total of 12 or more in 2 seasons. 19. I think the chiefs are going places. Aljamar from Total War 3. Oh, what? Warhammer 3? It's going to be a bit rough going forward. Right, the Stone Maiden is kind of serious, so we'll start back from the Hunt Fever and enter the Stone Maiden at the end. Eris, dearest, I have something for you. It's something I brought back from my latest hunt, a trophy. Evme takes you by the hand and leads you to the great hall where a white sheet hangs from a statue that wasn't there before. When she pulls the sheet free and it falls to the floor, the taxidermied figure of a great brown bear is revealed, snarling in anger as if ready to attack. Fearsome! This will be perfect for instilling some fear into the nobles. The bear makes a fine addition to the council chambers. Your nobles give it nervous glances every time they enter the room. Fantastic. The sparkling energy brought on by early twist vine blooms has been replaced with a fever that hits the entire palace. Indoors, the air is thick with its heavy scent. Sweat pours from your brow like a waterfall. When the servants open the windows, the leaves stems crowd inside as though hungry. It's afflicting Evme too. Both of you feel absolutely dreadful. Oh no, not my wife. When the scholars from Quell University investigate the twist vine, it becomes clear it's responsible for the sickness. Do we turn to coastal farmers or do we turn to the ninth god? Pick your 100% gamba. I mean, they're not even a gamba really at this point. But you decide, farms or the ninth god. I trust our people, as you should, as you should. Okay, I think 6-1, it's clear what way we're going. The farmers from the coast are recruited into a militia who call themselves the Uprooters and snap immediately into action. They cut and dig, and soon every trace of twist vine in the palace is gone. You're practically dizzy with the speed of it all. Fantastic work. Alright, now for the Stone Maiden. Behold, your majesty, who is it? Baroness Agents Fujimaru pulls aside tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of History Nerd. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expression a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? It's not a statue, is it? Astutely observed, my liege. This is all that remains of my fellow baron. It seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the march. Isn't there a fairy tale about the Stone Maiden? Old women scare their children with tales of her, aye. She's a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Baron History Nerd on his latest hunting trip. Please, your majesty, we must do something. Salutes in chat. Our first loss of the council. The kill count climbs to number 1. History Nerd the first will be lost. History Nerd the second will join the council in their place. What should we do? Oh no. I'm going to pay you to send the army because I love a good gamble and nothing says gamble like 40%. Golden choice on B, everyone. I mean, 40% is still very generous. Alright, 9 votes for B. I think that's everyone that's active. Marcher troops find the Stone Maiden waiting for them in a foggy swamp, eyes blazing through the swirling mist. She beckons. A terrible battle ensues, with hundreds of soldiers turned to stone. At long last, the endless hammer blows shatter the Stone Maiden into 1,000 tiny bits. The barons see this victory as a sign of Ninth God's favour, and who's to say they're wrong? Holy crap! Whoa! Barons are big, but their scheme not so good. Deep in the back rooms of the royal palace, the coastal patricians are poring over secret letters and scribbled diagrams. On the wall is a corkboard filled with pins and crisscrossed by coloured string. The monarch didn't marry Camellia, but at least they married someone. Now they just need to get on with finding an heir. Indeed, the clock is ticking. The chiefs are calling up all their most famous heroes for a moot in the north. God only knows what for, but it's got to be big. Then we've got to keep up our efforts. Monarch Eris isn't going anywhere on our watch. The Pats must continue to aid the Monarch by countering the other region's schemes. They will win the game if the Monarch produces an heir and completes their ambition. What do we reckon, everyone? Barons are going to want B, the prison, to lower stability. I don't know. Chiefs maybe want A, the Grand Bazaar, to boost trade up to 10 in the March. It's a weird one, really, isn't it? I would quite like D, the Monument. Further boost my authority, but here is everyone and their money. Starting the auction now. Type exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will get a refund. You got about 40 seconds to get your funding in. Oh. But there's a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when I've got 10 seconds left. Oh lordy. Alright, B is flying ahead. E is dawdling around in the back there. Anything could replace it. 10 seconds left. Get in, get in, get in. Alright, what was that? Faith went down? Oh, we built an observatory. And we built a prison. Excellent. Okay. More twist vine. The absence of twist vine flowers in the palace has hit you hard. You can hardly drag yourself out of bed, but the royal physician tells you there's little to do but wait the lethargy to pass. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I know you're unwell, but your absence, the council has been taking certain liberties. Is there anything we could do to hasten your recovery? I fear you've already spent far too long in bed. Throw a party as a distraction. 50-50. We love it. You invite the patricians to a grand feast, but the celebration proves too much for your fragile constitution. You faint mid-speech, falling face first into a plum tart. No, the plum tart! With the air of someone talking to a naughty schoolchild, your physician orders you back to bed. Plum out of luck? Damn. By the time you return to the council, a shadow of your former self, the chiefs, patricians and barons are at each other's throats and the affairs of state are a true mess. Yikes. You're aware of the ice giants, I hope. Brutish creatures that live in the frozen waste beyond our northern borders. In a time before time, they ruled the north and kept people as slaves. The chiefs are willing to let bygones be bygones. They're forging an alliance with the giants to bring down your kingdom. They're all mad, every one of them. My intelligence suggests the chiefs have offered up the kingdom as plunder for the giants when the time comes. It's not often I say this, but the kingdom's strong economy is a problem. Even ice giants can sense a lucrative opportunity. Can we take them in a fight? That's difficult to determine. Perhaps the Marshal could provide a more precise answer, but I would imagine not. We haven't fought the giants in centuries, only the chiefs know how. And they aren't likely to tell us. 2 of them combined would be a formidable foe, even for the most well-equipped army. We build a wall. Yeah, I'll pay you all to build a wall. B for golden choice. Nah, you wouldn't want to go A now, would you? Okay. Alright, 6 votes for B. Very good, very nice. Anyone left to vote? B for golden choice. 3, 2, 1, we'll move on. There we go. A wall? I don't think that's really necessary. Such things are always torn down eventually. Perhaps he's right, but at least it'll buy you some time. The work on so-called Eris's wall begins right away. There's no time to waste. The chief stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. About your heir? Your marriage to Every has grown strong and steady like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. Oh, me and Evmy, we're good. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. I'll have one with my wife, thank you. The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can, get down to business. Alrighty. Common tax for everyone, I think, this time. We're good. We're good. We gave the Pats an initial bribe. I think they should be happy. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, right. I don't know. Let's start with the Kraken. That's very important. We want to get on top of that. A Kraken! A real-life, honest-to-knife Kraken! Just outside my harbour to the western shore. We should send our navy to subdue the beast at once. A Kraken has every advantage in a sea battle, Your Majesty. Perhaps a lighter touch is preferable. It's said Kraken can be appeased by an offering of living creatures. Heretical nonsense! You can't be considering this, Your Majesty! We gotta gamble. I don't think I can get you to send in the navy. But we're gonna gamble either way. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get a fresh drink. Vote how you please. Oh my god, we're gambling on the gamble. Oh my good lord. Okay. What's it gonna be? Oh my god, okay. Alright, hold up. Let me go. We want to roll D2. On a 1 we go for A, on a 2 we go for C. Two, let it be. Fantastic. A couple of your nobles breathe a sigh of relief. No one wants to get into a fight with a Kraken if they can help it. But your laissez-faire attitude doesn't go down so well with the patricians. As the months go by, the Kraken continues to hamper the trade routes without a care in the world. Yikes. Okay. I see the patricians chose loyalists. Yes, they did. Double bruh. It's true. Is this a Curfian Kraken? He's made his whole way over to fuck about with us. Alright. Your Majesty, the richest merchants in the north have bribed the chiefs to give them an exclusive charter. They now control all trade of wood, wool and tallow, the North's most valuable goods. It's a monopoly, Your Majesty. They're scamming the public by fixing prices, pushing smaller traders like myself out of business. Something must be done. I mean... Oh god, okay. I'm gonna pay you to pay me, alright? I want a taste of the bribes. See. So, I filled my kettle up with water and forgot to put it on. So I just had to boil it. Here we go, everyone. What are we doing? We're getting bribes. Bribe money. Lovely. Cash money. You soon receive a generous and ominous donation. Tapping the sign. What's this person all about? Gambling. Northwind. There you are. We're an earnest gambler. Pro-authority, pro-patricians, pro-profit. We like profit. We like money. You soon receive a generous, anonymous donation from the address of one of the biggest companies in the north. In return, you allow them to keep their exclusive charter. Everybody wins. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Except for the merchant who came to complain to the council. He's found dead in an alleyway. Probably a coincidence. Okay, we're good there. And finally, dangerous roads in the north. Your Highness, the merchants in the north are complaining about bandits. Northern roads are too dangerous to travel, even with guards. Gangs of highly organised, well-armed highwaymen will ambush merchant caravans and steal absolutely everything. No, merchants don't count for that. The kill count is for whenever a noble leaves the council for any reason. So it's like, oh, if they die, obviously, if they're forced into exile, or if they get, what is it? Put in prison. We gotta send in the battle-hardened regiment, right? Boom, boom. Vote C, and we'll go have a fight with the bandits. Can't believe you deprived me of a good gambler. Oh, peppermint tea, very good. So we've got 7 votes so far, 6 left to potentially come in. Red Deucer, welcome on in. Looking good. Oh yes, see, I remembered to change you to premium. Alright, what do we got? A and C are tied. We're going to do a final countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then move on. Right, I'm taking my gamba. You send a battalion of the North's hardiest veterans, experienced in fighting on foreign fields. If they can't root out these bandits, who can? The operation is a complete success. Within a month, the northern roads are perfectly safe. You don't mind riding past hanged carcasses of bandits. Fantastic work. We love to see it. Back in the north, Chief New One is hosting yet another feast at his clan hall. Mead is being passed around in good measure. While some chiefs are dancing on tables, that can only mean 2 things, really good news or really bad news. Advisor, pass me a drink, you old lout. I'm drinking till my ancestors feel it. Were those ice giants I saw on my way through your lands? Have we really done it? Your eyes don't deceive you, lad. They'll be marching with us come the morrow. And by Grahala's beard did they come out in force. We must have really impressed them with our reports of the kingdom's bounty. The gods are good, but what happens after the ice giants march? Thanks to my ancestors, I hadn't thought about that. Someone fetch me another drink, then assemble the other chiefs. Quickly, damn you. Chiefs, what will you do? Either A, let the ice giants fight alone and swoop into the kingdom's rescue, or B, march with the giants and devastate the kingdom. Either lowering authority or lowering stability. What's it gonna be? Looking like you're piggybacking into the barons, yeah. can't believe you sided with the giants on this. There won't be much left of the palace after this, but we'll build a new one, bigger and fancier, with more bones. More bones! Ale sloshes all over the floor as Chief New One teeters on the edge of a bench. Either way, we'll sort it out when we're done pillaging. For now, let's party! We do need to make sure the kingdom is sufficiently unstable, don't forget, or they'll unite and repel us, ice giants or no. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower stability to 3 or less. Alright. We're good on that. Don't know about the visit from the spy master. We'll do that last. Beach whale we can do easy enough though. Your esteemed highness, a great big whale washed up on the coast right outside my villa. However, before I could order my servants to harvest its blubber, the Finfolk crawled up onto the sand. It begged me for an audience with the Monarch. Finfolk, what's that, Morgrim? Your question is answered when a frog-faced, green-skinned man waddles in, his flippers slapping against the marble. That's me. Your Majesty, this whale's name was Sophia. She was wise and gentle and a great friend to the Finfolk. We request her return so we can send her soul to the great abyss with honour. Why should I listen to you? Because I'm begging. Sophia deserves a proper burial. Devs below, you can't be seriously considering this, Your Majesty. The beast is dead. I'm going to pay you to give it to Morgrim, because I love the patricians, and the patricians need a break. Vote A, everyone. Golden choice. You know what, despite everything that's happening, we're doing alright. We had an initial war, we had a few other things go a bit sideways, but we're coming in fine. Nine votes on golden choice, bada bing, bada boom. Sophia, no, you will pay for this service, dwellers. The deed is done. The dead whale is flensed and harvested for valuable blubber oils and ambergris. As a result, the coast prospers and Lady Patricia Morgrim prospers most of all. However, a spate of bad fortune sees many coastal fishing vessels sunk at sea, their sailors lost forever. One of the few survivors reports that they were raided by grudge-bearing Finfolk. Oh shit, sorry. I was going to do this one last. Your Majesty, I come to you with a sensitive matter. Whatever it is, it wasn't my fault. Not this time, Your Majesty. It's become clear that Queen Consort Evme is utterly despised by the common folk. She can't appear in public without being mercilessly mocked. Unfortunately, appearing in public is the only thing your wife is really required to do. How could they despise my dear Evme? Rumour has it she treats her servants worse than dirt. There are even whispers of disappearances. Anyone who offends the Queen Consort is whisked away to a dungeon without trial. I don't like to pry into your personal affairs, but if your wife's popularity continues to plummet, she could be at risk. Damn. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. It is my duty, Your Majesty. Shall I fetch your wife so you can discuss the matter with her? I mean, I'm gonna say no, right? Yeah, okay, no, we'll talk to her because I'm earnest. I'd want to see it through to the end. What is it, my dear? Yeah, you don't ignore him. The spy master is trying to turn me against you. Okay, let's run with this one. Her very trade is whispers and lies. Do you believe her? Don't do it again, please. If you are to keep your throne, you must learn that the only way to secure your inferior's loyalty is through their fear. Okay. I mean, true, but chill out a bit. Release the enemy. Okay. Your Majesty, 2 barons on their way home from an epic hunt. Seek shelter for the night. In exchange, they're willing to gift you with a rare trophy and provide meat for an extravagant feast if you so wish. Oh god, I don't want another feast. I fell asleep at the last one. You invite the barons and their retinue into the palace and exchange pleasantries before turning in for the night. But later that night you hear strange noises coming from their quarters, like a pig squealing and snorting. What on earth in Celestaff did they bring here? Who cares? Yeah. Sure enough, the noise eventually stops. You just hope that whatever they did, they hadn't made a mess to the guest quarters. The next morning you part ways with the barons. They thank you for the hospitality, giving you some of their hunting trophies, including the pincers of a colossal crab from the coast known as Heart Pincer. Ooh. Big money, big money. The patricians are gathered in the empty council hall late at night. A new report from one of their spies has just come in. Devs below! The chiefs have forged an alliance with the ice giants. They're going to lay waste to the kingdom and seize the throne by force. Is it too late to stop them? To my knowledge, the alliance has already been struck. The Monarch still has yet to produce an heir. Perhaps it's worth changing tact. If it's too late for the Monarch Eris, we might want to get out while we can. Our only option right now to retake the throne is force if we think Eris is too weak to hold it. But it's an all or nothing play. If we rebel now, our goodwill will be gone, not to mention a few of our heads if we lose. We'll be right back to square one. Donate food in my name, please. The extra stability would be nice. Patricians be like, giants will devastate the kingdom. Worse, they'll take our wealth. We'll all be broke. Nobody likes that. Wow, thank you. You all voted for C. Fantastic work. Marvellous. This should help Eris keep a good grip on the peasantry, but we can't do it all for them. The Pats must continue to aid the Monarch by countering the other region's schemes as much as they can. They'll win the game if the Monarch produces an heir and completes their ambition. Please don't make comments in chat that could be seen as attacking other players. Yes. That is correct. Hey King Israel, how's it been? Chiefs are on their final stage of their scheme, but it's not looking great, and we got an heir. Let's start with this. Your Majesty, I have an idea, the best since lined parchment, I dare say. An expedition to Chur. Sounds churlish. Don't be so quick to judge, I implore you. The great unexplored and untamed wilderness far across the eastern sea awaits. You have a lot of wealth at the moment, Your Highness. It's just sitting around collecting dust. Why not make a sound investment and send explorers to Chur? Who knows what they might find? Treasure, rare materials, ancient history, a new disease. She's a bit too animated when she says the word disease. I'm not wasting money on such a risk. She looks crestfallen, but nods curtly. Very well, Your Highness. Your pile of gold will remain a pile. Perhaps another time. Do you expect me to take this seriously, you crack-brained simpleton? Oh, Israel's here. Shut your daft mouth and give me what I am owed, you honourless dog. What in the seven hells is going on? This pimple-headed lackwit expects me to pay him a huge quantity of gold just because his great-great-grandfather beat my great-great-grandfather in a foot race. A debt owed is a debt owed, is it not? Your Serene Highness, I recently discovered this debt while combing through my ancestors' journal. Honour dictates that Baron King Israel is liable for their ancestors' debt. By the knife, this is ludicrous. I demand we put it to a vote. A debt is a debt. I'd prefer A, but we're not going to cancel it. Taking my money when I just got it. Yeah, the game's good on that, isn't it? Okay, 6-1. That's pretty set in stone. Hell's bells, this council is full of idiots. Fine, take your money. With pleasure. 750 gold? Oh lord, that was a bit. All that's left is your heir. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My child. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child. What is their name? Eris number 2. Grand, my liege. I'm sure little Eris II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Alright, B prison will lower stability. What else is there that's of note? I mean, aid a fortress to reboost military, but I don't know. Here is everyone and their list of money. Let's start the auction right now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Bids on other items will be refunded. You got about 40 seconds left to go. But there's a slight delay on stream, so I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Oh, what are we looking at? E and B? Boom! 10 seconds. Go, go, go. Alrighty. Stability down, farming up. Fair enough. Your Serene Highness, I have the most wonderful solution for all that excess gold cluttering your treasury. We should put on a mock sea battle in the coastal arena. For too long we've put up with gladiators fighting to the death on dry land. Oh, boring. That sounds expensive. That's the point, it'd be the event of the century. Waterproof the arena and fill it with seawater. Then we crew a few custom-built ships of our most expendable gladiators and have them duke it out before a screaming crowd. You know what? Pro-Pats? I am Pro-Pats. Thank you, Mutated. Tapping the sign. I reckon we want to do it. And I'll pay you all to humour the Pats in this. Golden choice on A. Let's do it. Let's have a recreation of us beating Kurth in the latest war. Okay then, there we go. Golden choice to the 9 of you. Enjoy your money. Oh, marvellous. A few weeks later, a mock sea battle was held in Phalassus. You watch from the royal box. 2 ships battling each other, tossed on artificial waves. Gladiators swing on ropes with cutlasses between their teeth. A naked spectator swims across the arena, getting eaten by a shark. This show has everything you'd hope for and more. A few competitors drown, of course, but that's what they signed up for. The show attracts tourists from across the kingdom and inspires a wave of patriotic peasants to join the coastal navy. A grand success. Your Majesty, this year we'll be holding the winter feast in my clan hall. It would be an honour if you could attend. I look forward to it. Ha, can't wait. Winterfeast is a special time of year, you'll see. There we go, we're going to Whopper's Winterfeast. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the architect of a new golden age. You've succeeded on that front. The kingdom has never been more prosperous. Well done, Your Majesty. But to shut down your nobles scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? An ancient lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend any monarch who recovers it will rule over a golden age. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own. But the Chancellor has other ideas for another game. I've seen the Spy Network ending, like, what, 4 times over the course of this Dynasty, I think? So I'm going to go for Scepter of Sages. I've not got a strong, like, I don't have faith or stability listed as anything. But we're going to recover the Scepter of Sages. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin sending out adventurers to track down the sector's location. But adventurers aren't cheap. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall faith and trade as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Alrighty. We are good. We are good. Common tax for everyone. Alright, a horrible haunting winter feast and then our ambition. During a meeting with the Council of Nobles, a commotion erupts as Baron Reducer lets out a piercing scream. By the 9th! Great God, it's here! It's here! They fade away, failing to the ground with a crash. Bang! Oh, what were they blabbering about? Sounds like they've been drinking. By the 9th, I've been doing no such thing. I thought I'd be safe from it here, but unfortunately, when we built that prison on my land, some manner of spectre was disturbed and it's made me its target. Why do ghosts care about you? Ugh, are we really entertaining this nonsense? I hear voices, Your Majesty. Little pinpricks at the back of my mind. Just now I saw a horrid grey shape hanging over me, its face a rotting mask. Definitely drinking. I beg you, Your Majesty, gathered nobles. Come to my aid, we must banish this wraith. Well, we don't believe in ignoring things, so we're going to send the Inquisitor. Oh, I want to send the Inquisitor. I would prefer A over B. Drink is done. Okay, very good. Thank you, everyone. 60% works every time. Yeah, it's going to work. The High Inquisitor sends a team of her most pious agents to investigate and report back swiftly. The spirit was stronger than any of us thought, Your Majesty. Obviously, the Barons aren't devoted enough to the Ninth God. The Barons aren't happy to be told the Inquisitor's failure is their fault. Ooh. Rough. Oh Christ! Winter Feast. Okay. Kind of hope I fail, so I go do Winter Feast. Sorry. My mistake there. Your Majesty, I have the most exciting news. Our hired adventurers have discovered an ancient manuscript hidden deep beneath the mountains. It speaks of the Sceptre of Sages. It was written by Queen Alma herself. Worried about what would happen to the kingdom after she died, she hid the Sceptre of Sages, so our enemies could not find it. Good work, Treasurer. It's in a warren of caves in the Blackwild Forest, Your Majesty, near the capital. It's been under our noses this whole time. I'll take the liberty of sending out more adventurers. They'll clear the area and get us inside. Excellent, send them in. As you wish, Your Majesty. As soon as the adventurers return, the treasurer comes to tell you the news. Have they found anything? 90%. Easy peasy. Most delightful news, Your Majesty. The adventurers have found a golden door beneath the forest which matches the description in Queen Alma's manuscript. Wonderful. The sceptre should be hidden within. But the Sceptre of Sages can only be found by a monarch who is strong of purpose and true of heart. That's, a pity. Oh, Your Majesty, don't put yourself down like that. I'm sure it'll be fine. Queen Alma wrote a ritual for the monarch to prove themselves worthy of the sceptre. If we go to the cave, I can read out the relevant passages while you set it all up. You make the arrangements and bring a procession of horses, food and drinks, adventure guides and a little travelling desk for the treasurer to the Blackwild Forest. Your wife comes too, riding beside you. We're close, I can feel it. This sceptre is my chance to rule this land once and for all. Our chance, Evme. Our chance. Okay, I know she's evil. But I'm evil too, okay? Alright, we can both be evil. You don't own a monopoly on this shtick. Our chance, I mean, of course. Our chance. Thank you. The adventurers lead you inside the cave, holding flaming torches to light your way. Soon the tunnel grows horribly cramped and you bend double to squeeze through. By the 9th, this had better not be a trap. You walk for what feels like hours. Just as you might have lost hope, you reach a golden door, exactly as the adventurers described. It will open only for the faithful. Close your eyes, your majesty. Concentrate. Alright, we're going to concentrate and breathe. 70%. Whoosh. Ha. Let's go. Hey! Success. A bright golden light flares behind your eyes, but you keep your breath steady. You hear the door rumble open. With your open eyes, the tunnel ahead is utterly dark. Even the torches do not illuminate it. As soon as you step into the chamber, the torches snuff out. A hideous scream echoes from below. The adventurers scramble into a protective stance while the treasurer wails. Oh, this is awful! Dreadful, I should have stayed in my office. It's not so bad. Quite nice to get out in the fresh air. This is hardly fresh. It's stale and horrible. Do we even have enough of it left? It's fine. We're meant to be here. Sorry. I'll stay calm. Put out your hands and feel your way along the wall. Then your fingers touch something. Could this be it? As you grip the scepter, it glows gold, chasing away the dark shadows of the chamber. It looks like a simple wooden staff, as any peasant might use for walking, but the glow is bright as the sun. It's a scepter, your majesty. You've done it. We have the kingdom in the palm of our hand. First things first, I'll destroy my enemies. Goodness, well, we must call the nobles first. Tell them the good news. Bearing the scepter, you make your way through the tunnels and back to the sunlit forest. As soon as you return to the capital, you call the nobles into the council hall. Straight in to make the announcement. The treasurer holds a velvet cushion upon which the scepter of sages sits. It looks small and ordinary, but you sense the weight of its history. Ebony strides at your side, glaring at every noble you pass. Behind you, your heir, Eris II, toddles along, hand in hand with their governess. What's going on, your highness? Why have we all been brought here? I have some good news for me. The nobles fall silent as you ascend your throne and settle yourself comfortably. Monarch Eris has descended to the darkest depths of the Blackworld Forest and retrieved the Scepter of Sages. Excited and worried whispers ripple around the council hall. As buried the Scepter of Sages, the monarch has sealed their destiny as Monarch Eris the Enlightened. How do we know it's real? It could be any old staff. I'm going to pick it up. The scepter begins to glow, bathing the council hall in warm golden light. The nobles gasp and fall silent. Besides you, Eris II claps her hands in delight. Excellent work, Eris. It becomes clear that even the grumpiest of nobles will never dare speak against you while you bear the scepter. Finally, you're secure in your throne and your kingdom. Your victory is here, but your future has only just begun. GG, everyone! How's that? Good stuff. We got an Eris II coming in next game. Allow me to open up the side and host a little vote. What are we going to inherit for the next one? Let's see. We can inherit Gambler again. Or we can inherit Ernest. You have 2 minutes to vote in chat. What are we going to see next time we play next Sunday? Thank you very much for being here, everyone. Alright, allow me to read the book while you vote. The barons withdrew support, and a wave of popular momentum behind General Catcher pelted out. She was soon just another bitter old soldier ranting that she could have been the queen. The chief's agreement with the ice giants fell apart, and the giants ended up attacking the north instead. The subsequent war kept the chiefs too busy to worry about matters of the throne. Patricians celebrated their victory, and Eris was venerated as a true hero of the coast. But some whispered that the patricians were losing control of their puppet, as the monarch consolidated their power around their heir apparent, Eris II. Backed by the scepter's power, Monarch Eris's rule spanned another 15 years of peace and stability. A golden age of prosperity swept over the kingdom. In their will, the monarch instructed the scepter be reburied, to be claimed only by a worthy successor. Monarch Eris the Illustrious. We are so good. We've got a tie at the minute in the poll. Vote for one or the other, everyone. But yeah, let's have a look. Morgrim's the wealthiest, King Israel the poorest, and Monarch Eris II, not bad. Could be better, could be worse. Alright, 6 votes for Ernest, 4 votes for Gambler. So it looks like Monarch Eris II will be Ernest. And we will vote randomly for the other one. Vote randomly. I will roll it up. But that's a problem for next weekend. But alright,